Welcome everybody to a new video of Bitcoin Edge. Thank you everybody for watching again. We had the breakout we were expecting today. Yeah, we broke through these trend lines. A trend line is kind of like a line where the price taps it at least 3 times. Then you know the price is trapped between those lines. That's about a trend line. Over here we see it as well. It tapped it about 3 times. And over here this trend line as well. Tapped it here, tapped it over there, and tapped it over here again. And we broke out. The same counts actually for like a horizontal line. We tapped it a couple of times here as well. You can see this is a very important area. So that means it's a place of resistance, and if we break out of it, we get a move. And especially in a tightening wedge like this. A wedge like this, a rising wedge is what we call it, is actually a bearish pattern. It breaks down like 70% of the time. And yeah, the same counts for the 200 moving average, this line. If you are above it, it's support, and if you are under it, it's resistance for the price to go through it. And once we are through it, historically in Bitcoin, we always get big moves up. So yeah, didn't really count over here. We didn't have like big moves, but you see the price reacts really hard on the 200 moving average. So today we had a breakout of a rising wedge and we broke the 200 moving average. The only thing we are missing actually is volume. We do not see big volume here under in Bitcoin Wisdom. You can see the volume, and as you can see, we didn't have a lot of volume yet. So I am kind of scared if this is a legit breakout or if this is a fake out or the real thing still has to happen, because I expected more like a 1k candle. Of course we already made like a 5% move today, which is really good, but I expected a bigger move out of this long consolidation tightening wedge. Let's look at over here. We had our trade setup here. It was a really nice trade setup, played out perfectly. 6,800 all the way to 8k was our play. I kept a little bit of my position, just letting it run, you know, see where it goes. Yeah, maybe we can. Oh, it doesn't work. Never mind. No, it worked out perfectly. Yeah, I'm letting it run. As you can see, yeah, it was a perfectly tightening range. And as you can see now, we are in an important place as well. You can just see it with your bare eyes. You can see the price moving on it. We will put a line means actually like just resistance, and if you break through it, it is becoming support. Just like here, we break through it, we tap again on it to test the support, and then we go up. Over here we come down, we test the support, we don't break it yet, but we go up a little and then we break it. So as you can see, this is a very important level again where we are at. You see the level working here as well, and here as well a little bit. What else do we see? Well, something else. What is it today? The 29th. Tomorrow is the 30th of April, last day of the month. Remove drawings. And what do we see on the monthly? Yeah, we are almost engulfing the previous candle from hell actually, from last month, from March, that went all the way from a bit above 9k all the way to in the 3k zone. Yeah, a candle from hell is what we call it. But we almost engulf it, and if we engulf it like this, we get it all the way up here to the body, then it's really bullish and we can expect more upside. And engulfing, that means like the red candle, or like the red candle, the body will is like the green candle is bigger than the red body, and that's really good. If you can close a bit higher up here, that would be really good and really bullish. Let me see if we can see a nice example of an engulfment. Not really. No, not yet. But it's always very bullish. Of course, you can see it here a little bit, but that's not that kind of example I'm looking for actually. Yeah, so that's what we see in the monthly. Right now, let's go back to the daily and let's see what we can see. Yeah, so obviously this is the next resistance to claim. So yeah, you could say maybe take profit here, but I'm not sure what the price is gonna do now, because the only thing I'm missing now is really volume. Um, volume. That's the only thing we're missing now. Just putting some lines up to see where support and resistance is. Of course, this is support really. Yeah, I was actually making a call for it yesterday evening, like 17 hours ago. It was about the predicted funding. Everybody was shorting this level in on Bitmex with leverage. As you can see, the funding was quite negative. Everybody was shorting it, and that just means like people have to buy back. If the price goes down, they have to buy back to close their short. If the price goes up, they yeah, have to buy back as well to take their profit, or like take their loss. Yeah, that was a yeah. I'm quite happy with that post I made, and the big move can come any hour now. Yeah, that's what I said in yesterday's video. So I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, kind of prediction, you know. Like I'm just starting, and I'm pretty happy. I made the right choices. Yeah, looking at ETH/USD, we finally broke the $200 mark. Yeah, and the next move is up to 230. I think that's where we get into resistance, this level. For now, I don't see anything really on the daily. Yeah, 230 is important. That's what I can see. For the rest, it's kind of yeah. We can draw some support lines. Pop, pop, pop. This one we have. No, it's not that nice. What is it? Yeah, this one is really nice. Yeah, we're kind of in between this one and of course 200 is a sorry for that, psychological level. So yeah, don't see anything really on it. Let's go to Ethereum BTC. Yeah, our play is still it's a big play, you know. It's not gonna happen in 1 day or 2 days. It's a bit of a it will take a couple of days, maybe weeks. But yeah, we're still in it. As you can see, it's still trapped in here. This is our support. This is our resistance. We're trapped in here. We can make another tap on this line, test this support, and go up from here. If this line breaks, I would say exit from your long. If this line breaks, enter. Or enter now, whatever. This is a 2-year trend line, and as I explained in the previous chart, a trend line is basically a line where the price acts on, and like at least 3 times, otherwise it's not a valid trend line. And you can see it working over here, working a little bit over here, but really on this top you can see it, on this top you can see it really well, and on this top you can see it really well, like this one. So yeah, if a trend line breaks, that's always like giving out a new direction for a chart, you know, for a price action. And yeah, if this one breaks, we can see a move coming, you know. We can draw an example of a trend line so you can see what it does. Like just here, you know, it broke a trend line, boom, up. Yeah, that's what trend lines do. They break and then yeah, a breakout happens. Let's draw another example. You can see it over here as well. Nice. He did a test here first, and then we broke through. Kind of a retest over here, and then we went up. And that's yeah, what a typical trend line does, and it works really, really well. So yeah, and they call it a bit of naked charting. That's what I do mostly. So I watch or like I draw trend lines and look at the volume to confirm it's a break. For example, here's a very obvious break of a trend change, for example, or a breakout. And yeah, you see high volume, and that's not what we see today. We do not see that much volume actually. So I'm a bit skeptic, if this is the right direction BTC is going. Yeah, what else? Yeah, I charted about it. I talked about it on Twitter. Please follow me on Twitter. Yeah, Bitcoin Edge or Edge Bitcoin. Yeah, follow me. Let me know what you think. Let me know what I can do better. And see you guys tomorrow. And the chart setup still plays in play for Ethereum BTC. And yeah, be a little bit cautious on BTC itself. Yeah, that's all I can say. Be a little bit cautious because we're missing volume. It does look very bullish. We broke out, and I will let my winner run a little bit, but I'm cautious since I am kind of missing the volume. So yeah, that was it for today. Please follow, subscribe, like, follow me on Twitter, and see you guys tomorrow.